Hey Malguardian, how's it going? Alright, let's get to our hunting stand. See if we can shoot something from on top of the stand. And then we are moving on to the next year. So that we can check on our most promising links and our moose. And if I'm not mistaken, then we will get at least one 5-star moose out of that next batch. Good, good. Thunderstorms again, but like yesterday, probably not gonna hit. Yeah, we had some thunderstorms earlier today as well. It was pretty nice. And I mean, assuming your house has a good lightning rod, you're probably going to be fine. Which I think should be standard equipment on most houses where you live. Because if I'm not mistaken, you live in an area where the weather can be a bit temperamental, especially in the summer. So weather is playing games with me, was about to do yard work when it started rumbling. See, that's just the weather giving you a subtle hint that you should just take a very chill Sunday and relax. Went inside, nothing happened. Yeah, that's how it usually goes. Oh, I just almost hit a 4-star mature black bear with a car. Oof, that would have been painful. Mouflon resting. It's the wrong time for resting. They should all be slowly leaving their eating zones to get to their drinking zones right now. Yeah, the car would be totaled, I guess. I mean, in real life, yeah. In game, not so much. Those cars can take quite a bit of damage. But your 4-star black bear would have been toast. So probably a good thing that the word almost was in that sentence. Alright. Let's get up here and let's see if we can find any animals. I can't see anything. Not even at really long distances. This is where we just came from, so I would be very surprised if there were animals there. Yeah, the cars are really strong and they are also very good at balancing on a branch. or on a unfortunately placed rock. Yeah. Okay, nothing to shoot here. In that case, let's get rid of all of this. We're going to have to look at this lynx, which should have its drinking zone over here. And then we have a whole lot, right? You are day number 19, yes. And we are now on day number 16. Yes, okay. So we're gonna have to check this lynx. I don't think this one, no, this one has a bit more time. This one. Western zone. Let me actually move Nikabo's map over to my other screen so I can work simultaneously. to unclutter this a little bit. That's this one at the western zone. This one at its eastern zone. This one at the northern zone. And then let's check the other two. This is day 22 and this is also day 22. Okay. Now I'm just gonna have to do a quick check in Nikibo's map regarding the... Oh god. All of them have their resting zones pretty far away. This is going to suck. This is going to suck a lot. Okay. And we're actually at a pretty inconvenient time. We're gonna keep on going until we are just before the beginning of the new day. Because... And also we're gonna run over here because there's not much else to do here. We're gonna go pretty much until we are just before the beginning of the new hour, so that when we forward to the next day, we'll be able to be before the drink zone time. Because if we forward now and we end up at 9:17, most of these herds will already have moved on. They will already be moving out of their drinking zones. Because all of them have their zones very far apart from each other, so we really need to get there before the actual drinking time. Otherwise, we're just not going to be able to catch any of these animals. Also, how many birds do I still have to get in flight for this? 24. Jesus. I'm sorely tempted to maybe just shoot any flying bird that comes at me with a shotgun. Just to get this perk. Just to see how many perks we can still get before we're done. So yeah, this right now is literally just to kill time. No other reason. I just need to get to around 10:40, 10:45. So that we will actually have a decent time frame for looking at our animals. There's some boars over there. They're still quite a ways in the distance. One day I was driving through a small forest and a bear ran past me. I wasn't interested, but when I saw that it was the size of the car, I suddenly became interested in what kind of Winnie the Pooh it was. It was a good 5-star black bear. Nice. Okay. So those are some pretty crappy wild boars. Adult female, 1-star young, 1-star adult, mature female. Yeah, that's pretty useless. I don't really care for the pheasant right now. One star young, yeah. Go away, I don't need you. Yeah, those boars could be any fitness, and I don't have the caller with me, so we're just gonna ignore these. Besides, we're just trying to kill time, not animals. That should be a boar eating zone. And some bird zone. Yeah. The boars can spook, I don't care. How are we looking time-wise? Okay, we should stop soon. So, just gonna try to get to this point of interest ASAP, and then we're going to forward to the next year. I'm not even gonna stop now because we do actually need to hurry up a bit. Alright, let's see what we have here. It's not a hunting stand, that is good, so I'm not gonna spend much time here. Ah, that actually looks like a campsite. Yep, that's a campsite, alright. Huh. Good to know. Alright, we're probably not gonna need it for anything else because there's nothing left down here that we would be interested in. Alright, let's sleep to the next day, and then we have a ton of animals to check. I could have just slept at that campsite now that I think about it. Oh well. So. Day number 17. Day number 18. And day number 19. Just gonna update my time tracking animal on Nekero's map. Day number 19. And then we're going to start with this lynx. Because the lynx is the most important one. That is the one that we really need for a mission. So, as usual, we're not gonna go in 50-meter steps for this. We're just gonna keep on walking until we either get there or we spook something, whatever goes first. And by the time we get there, they will already be leaving their zone. So we really need to make sure that we get there ASAP without spooking anything. Which is why I'm just walking and not running. But we do need to get this lynx, and fingers crossed he will have made it to 5 stars. I'm gonna let these guys spook. Spook quickly, please. Just get out of there and stop running. Thank you. On we go. If he did make it to 5 stars, at least we have a caller, so that will be good. Ah, shit. Yeah, go ahead, run, spook. Just hurry up, please. Don't care too much about the fallow deer right now. It's already past 9 AM. That lynx is probably on his way to leave the zone already. This is gonna be close. I think we might end up missing the lynx. I hope not, but it's entirely possible. Again, don't care too much about the fallow deer right now. We've got some on the right and we've got some on the left as well. And we're just gonna have to ignore them because we have to go for that lynx. 3-star mature. Whole lot of 3-star mature Mouflon. Holy moly. Okay. This is where my links should be. But I reckon they are already moving away from the zone. If they were even here to begin with. I think we might have missed them already. There's a really fine line between trying to get there as soon as possible and trying to make sure that we don't spook them if they are still there. But they are not. So either they were not here to begin with or they have already left. Those are our two options. My money is on they have already left. Okay, in that case, not gonna spend any more time on these. We still have a bunch of moves to check, so let's get going. Hopefully we can get 1 or 2 of these guys as well. Or at least, I should say. Pretty sure some of them are already leaving their drinking zones. But I'm hoping that we'll be able to get at least 1 or 2 of them. Okay, where the hell are you? Is this really going to be another one of those days where we cannot find any of our animals? Okay, one of them is definitely there. The question is, how do I get to him? Because in my infinite wisdom, I did not bring a caller. We've got a bunch of trees between us. 5-star. We got him. Alright, where did you just go? There he is. Is 100 meters enough? Yes. Okay, that was a good shot. Be gone, bot. Don't spoil my 5-star hunt. And we can definitely use this one for the task. So that's good. That's the first one of our 7 or so moves that paid off. There he is. Are you dead? No, he's spooked. Okay, let's wait here for a second until he dies. I don't want to spook him and have him run off even more. So we're just gonna wait. There we go. %, flat. 469. 469 at 92%. What's the scoring info for you guys? Okay, yeah. That sounds alright then. That sounds fairly reasonable then. Nice. Taxi. I didn't even check how much he weighed. We needed 500 kilos for the task, I think. And he was 569, so yeah. That's that.